Hey, what's up, Rebelscum? We're going to do a quick look at the Hasbro booth here at Comic-Con. Now, this is before they add anything new that's going to be revealed on Friday, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown on preview night, so sort of a preview of what we can expect to see at Hasbro booth this week. So check this out. Well, first up, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Chrysanthemum. That is the show exclusive that you get here at the booth by getting that little ticket when you show up in the morning, and he'll be available after the show as well. And then we have the retro collection for the Book of Boba Fett being shown off here. I think this is the first time we're getting to see this on display, so pretty nice. And then below that, we got the Jabba's Court Denizens pack. I don't think we've seen this before on display, so pretty cool to see these in our 40th anniversary year. And then we have our Endor bunker on display over here on this side.
This is false. This is what you
And then a pretty cool Wicket and Nisa. And these are based on their vintage cards, but they also come with the coins, based on their original Ewoks release back in 1985. Below that, we got the vintage collection, Jedi Academy Luke Skywalker and Grogu, along with the Scout Trooper and Grogu. A lot of Grogu love. I'm going to call this the Grogu shelf, because then we got the speeder bike and Grogu, and then we got that N1 Starfighter with Grogu in the back. So this is definitely the Grogu shelf. Below that, we got the Ahsoka shelf. So products from the upcoming series, including the character here in 12-inch form light up, a little hairpiece roleplay accessory, and then we have a Mandalorian blaster, which he ended up meeting Ahsoka, so I'm going to call this still the Ahsoka shelf. On this side, we got that PulseCon exclusive that was just revealed with the Star Killer pack with the Stormtroopers, so this is our first chance to actually see him up close. Pardon the glare, but you can see all those little force power blast effects, and the lightning as well that comes with him, and the multiple blades. Looks like he's got a blue with a slashing effect, a red, and then a more purplish hue, but I think that's still blue. We got Darth Malgus there from his Gaming Greats line. We have the Old Master, Darth Maul. And then we have a General Grievous as well. Down there, we have the newly revealed Qui-Gon Jinn, who is up for order right now at Walmart Collector Con. And then we have next to him that Darth Vader with that cracked helmet, looking awesome. And then we have that new Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Desert Wanderer version. And then we have Commander Appo next to the Phase 2 Clone Trooper here as well, along with all their packaging. And then we have Fives in his box. We have Padawan Ahsoka. I think this is the first time we're getting to see her as well. And then we have that awesome Magna Guard over here on the side with that effect. Below him, we have that final wave, maybe the final wave of the 40th anniversary Black Series. So that will be the Emperor's Royal Guard, this newly tooled R2-D2 here with the larger size. And I think you can see that size next to the guard here. And then we have our Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight. And they have a fun little scene, paired him up with Darth Vader with the removable helmet, which comes in, looks like multiple pieces this time, instead of just one piece. That's pretty cool. And he has an alternative hand as well for being cut off, and I think you can see it there. Maybe you see it there in the package, or you can see that little metallic hand where it gets sawed off, and then a full scene right here. And then we have that Doc Ondar over here as well from the Galaxy's Edge. Below that, we have a couple of premium roleplay. We have the Axe Wolves helmet, and then the newly revealed Scout Stormtrooper electronic helmet. Hasbro is celebrating its 100th years of providing toys and games, and it's pretty cool, but they've been bringing back some old school products. They have the shop downtown called The Vault, where they also have some of their older products. So we have a micro collection Death Star set here, which is a couple different pieces all put together. The trash compactor, the midsection, and then the gun turrets. And then we have just that old school Jabba the Hutt from the vintage collection as well. So what is a convention without a nice Hasbro display? And we have that new throne room set here, the Boba Fett's throne room on display again. We saw that out in London, but what they added here, it looks like that newly announced Jabba the Hutt is there with 88 over to his left. So we have Jabba the Hutt's throne room finally. So you can see that in action with all the little pillows. and his Salacious B. Crumb there in the front. So nice seeing that again. Would zoom in a little bit so you guys could check that out. I think this is largely based on the Jabba the Hutt that came with the sail barge, but it's nice to see a new 8D8. Looks pretty cool here. I don't see any torture rack with him. Who knows? We'll see if that is announced with it. Over on your right, you notice that Ishy Tib from the Power of the Force 2 line. If you remember the video we did on packing the barge, basically that's the only version they made of him. So they had to bring that Power of the Force 2 figure back there. Spanning back out, we can see that other Jabba's Palace Adventure set there on the left, where they have a couple other figures in there as well, including what looks like a Power of the Force 2 Jawa. But altogether, we get a nice mixture of current and previous characters to round out this awesome playset. So we got some more Black Series figures over here on this side. We're going to start with recent releases. So this is Luke and Grogu, and then we got the Cad Bane from the Book of Boba Fett. And then we have the Pike Soldier next to the Black Series Tusken Chieftain. And then we have the upcoming Chrysanthemum from the Book of Boba Fett, not the comic version. And then that, I think it's now shipping, is the Vanth and Cad Bane 2-pack, or you should be able to get this. I think it's currently shipping. I'm not sure. I think I heard online it was. But this version is a new version of Cad Bane as well. So a little bit different. It comes with these extra features on him, and then a new version of Cad Vanth not wearing the armor, or I'm sorry, not Cad Vanth, Cobb Vanth wearing the armor. And then down here we have the season 2 versions of the Bad Batch wearing their newly painted mercenary armor here. Big shift over here on Hunter with that scarf. And then we have all the new colors all the way down to Omega 2 wearing her mercenary gear. A couple of different accessories there and a different head sculpt. And then we have our Wrecker looking great as always in his giant sculpt here. And then that new Commando, which I think looks amazing. You can check him out here for the first time. And then this Spirits pack is just shipping right now. So you can get this if you haven't picked it up. Now's a good time to order it. You get 3 in 1 here. And then the upcoming 40th anniversary Black Series Jabba pack, which is a re-release of that Jabba from about a decade ago, coming with all the accessories that came with him then. The pipe and the Salacious Crumb in the Black Series line only came with that Jabba. So you could get that whole, and that traditional Kenner box set too. It's awesome. We have the Mandalorian Fleet Commander and that new R5D4 Black Series. Of course, we got one back in 2017 in the 40th anniversary. So this one's just a little bit different. Just some additional accessories, I believe, and a little bit change in the paint scheme. Looks a little fresher, a little newer. And then at the bottom here, we have the Clone Series, Phase 2 Premium Electronic Helmet. I think this is out already. And then we have the Ahsoka version of the helmet as well. All right, over here we have the Mix and Moods Grogu. So we have a couple different versions of him here. Where you could just see all the different responses. The same character, just they have the eyes open, the mouth closed, one eye blinking, 2 eyes open. So just all sorts of different versions and showing you how expressive this guy is. And of course, right next to him is the Chatterback Chopper, where you could have him with his arms out, waving his arms, moving around and buzzing at you as well. So these guys are perfectly paired with each other. And he looks like he'll be featured in Ahsoka, so they have that on the box art as well. Checking out the vintage case here, we have the Book of Boba Fett line with the Tusken Raider Warrior, the Luke Jedi Academy, the Boba Fett and Tusken, and the Cad Bane, and the collection of Tusken Raiders as well in that Build-A-Pack. Down here, we got that Darth Vader from Death Star 2. We have the Nien Nunb. I love that card back. We have a re-release of the Weequay coming out again. I'm not sure what number this is on the re-release, 2nd or 3rd. We have that Moff Jerjerrod, looking very smug there. And then we have that Han Solo. I guess this is like post-Endor bunker Han Solo. He was wearing the vest again. And then we can see the packaging from the Mandalorian Starfighter here, then the N1. And then over here we have our Grand Inquisitor and his packaging as well. And then we have our Captain Hauser. Below that, we just have our whole Mission Fleet series here. So we have that Grogu on the Seeing Stone with the Dark Trooper and a couple other characters. We have the N1 again with Mandalorian and Grogu. And then we have the Grogu's training adventure here with Ahsoka and Luke and R2 and a frog, of course. Just going to end up with the new series, so the Young Jedi Adventures. And you can see the fuzzy nubs. You can see Yoda plush. And then you can see the Crimson Firehawk here. And it's the large, looks like the family vehicle. And then just all the different characters on their speeder bikes. We showed you these in Celebration London, so none of this should be new in terms of the appearance of these characters. Not the first time we're seeing them, but we are seeing them again here, as well as the little clubhouse, the temple, the training, all that. So this is all shown again here. So nothing new in this case, just showing off some characters that were already shown off in London, but this might be the first time they're shown off in the States. So that's it for preview night at the Hasbro booth. Of course, we'll be back here again when we see all the new reveals on Friday. And there's plenty of space in the cases for those reveals, so who knows what it's going to be. There's also a rather large case right behind me that's empty. So I'm thinking we got some rumors about a HasLab, so maybe we'll see something in there. So tune back for more footage of that. As always, like, subscribe, and follow. And stay vigilant, you Rebel Scum.